while you're inside, you can earn rep by literally just doing any... Well, you can move your personal vehicle to any spot in the car meet, which is nice. And you'll also notice that you can take over the car meet for $50,000. To do this, though, you're going to need a few things. First, $50,000, of course. And second, you need to be ranking choices in the LS car meet. What does that mean? Well, Rockstar has introduced a new reputation system in this update. Completely separate to your normal level or any other reputation in the game. This is reputation exclusive to the car meet. You can earn rep by literally just doing anything related to this update. So doing any of the races, the time trials, all of which we'll go over in a second, so don't stress about that. But all you need to know for now is you need to be ranked 20, you need $50,000, and that's going to let you customize the car meet how you like. So you're going to be able to change the banners and host the meet the way you like. The last option with Mimi is you can check the membership stats, which as of day 1, as I'm recording this, doesn't actually work. As you know, I'm trying there's two different shops. You've got the first shop, which you can buy a bunch of goodies, as well as just a bunch of different clothing items. Of course, for money, and you're going to need to be a certain rep in the LS car meet, so not just anyone can buy these. If you see someone wearing this, that means they've spent a lot of time grinding this DLC. We've also got another tattoo parlor, which, I mean, always cool to have another tattoo parlor, not going to complain about that. The next person you can talk to in the car meet is this guy up here. He's going to let you start up either pursuit or street races, both of which are new with this update, and both are a lot of fun. Street races are sort of shorter races. You can have
Yeah. Yes, sir.
and it's completely non-contact.
Upgrade to watch videos without ads breaking your phone test. Try our student plan free for 1 month.
These are really fast-paced, action-packed, tight races, sort of like Tokyo Drift races. These are really cool, really fun. The only complaint I have with them is you don't really earn much money. And of course, completing these will get you LS car meet rep. Pursuit races, on the other, street races, both of which are new with this update, and both are a lot of fun. Street races are sort of shorter races. You can have anywhere between 3 to 100 laps, and it's completely non-contact. These are really fast-paced, action-packed, tight races, sort of like Tokyo Drift races. These are really cool, really fun. The only complaint I have with them is you don't really earn much money, and of course completing these will get you LS car meet rep. Pursuit races, on the other hand, are a bit more wild. Everyone in this race is going to be getting chased by the cops. Your checkpoints are also spread out over further distances, which means that everyone sort of just needs to scramble and figure out how to get to each checkpoint. There's no waypoints, there's nothing. So if you don't know the races very well yet, you're sort of going to have to either follow other people or just guess where to go. And as you can see here, this can lead to a few car pileups. No one really knew how to get up yet or past this way, and we all sort of just ran into each other. It was a bit of a mess. But still, these new pursuit races are a welcome addition. Sort of gives me like speed rhymes, which is something that indie racing in this game has been missing for a long time. Just like the street races, really cool. Only complaint again is they don't really pay that well, but they're a lot of fun. Moving around further in the car meet, we've got test rides, and this is something that the game has really needed for years, and I'm glad it's finally here. So any of the vehicles that are in this test ride section, you can test out for free. And I mean, try them before you buy them, basically. If you're going to try it out, that's going to take us to another new area, the underground test track, which is probably my favorite area in this entire update. This place is really cool. Once you're down here, you've got a bunch of options. The first is just to drive around. This place is just fun to drive around in. Lots of tight corners. There's also wet spots on the floor as well, which kind of change it up. It's honestly my favorite place in the game just to drive around in. I should also mention that you don't need to take a test ride here. You can bring your own vehicles here as well, which makes this really fun, because there's also 3 different modes that you can play while you're down here. First of which is the time trial, which is going to take you around the track in here. You can bring whatever vehicle you want and practice and try and get as good as you can with that vehicle and try and get the fastest time you can. This time trial track has heaps of tight corners. You're not going to want to bring like your fastest car. You're probably going to want to bring something like a sports car, which is more agile, can turn easier, drift, all that. For example, my best time with the Supra or the Jester RR right now is, I think, 1 minute and 2 seconds. That's just after messing around for a few minutes. It's also really addicting. I kind of want to bring all of my cars in here and see which car I can do this track the fastest in. When you enter the track, you can actually choose if you want other players to be in here with you, and if you do, you can do 2 other game modes as well. The first is head-to-head, which is really cool for you drag racing fans. It puts you and one other person in an end-to-end race. Seeing footage of it right here. You go one end, you turn around, you come back, and you keep doing that a few times until someone wins. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty intense too. And the final mode down here is Scramble, where you and a few other players scramble to try and collect all of the checkpoints as fast as possible. There's 20 checkpoints. Whoever gets through them all first wins. And just like the Pursuit and Street Races that we spoke about before, any of this stuff is going to earn you rep for the LS Car Meet. For our second last stop in the Car Meet, we've got the new prize rides. And this is actually really exciting because the only way we were able to get free vehicles in the game before was through the Casino Podium vehicle each week. This gives us a way to actually earn a free vehicle each week. So the weekly prize ride is going to be on the back of this Slam Truck E20. And to win it, you go into your interaction menu, click on LS Car Meet, click on Prize Ride Challenge, and it's going to tell you what you need to do. At the time I'm recording this one, this week's challenge is finish top 3 in a street race on 3 different days. So I've done it today, I need to do it on 2 more days, and then I win that vehicle. Pretty cool. While we're in this menu, we may as well talk about the final type of race that was introduced with this update, and that's sprint races. While you're in the car meet, you can challenge anyone, or pretty much anyone near you, to a sprint race. If anyone accepts your challenge, it's going to put you in a race from outside LS Car Meet to a random location on the map and back. These can be pretty intense too, and my main concern with this though was that griefers were going to kill you, because this is in free roam. But I was happy to find out that while you're doing these races, you're in passive mode. You are immune to everyone else on the map, which is awesome. Just like every other race in this update, the money's not great, but it will earn you rep towards the LS Car Meet. And the final part of the Car Meet is, well, your car. There's 10 new vehicles available at launch, and there's going to be 7 more vehicles scattered across the next few weeks. And the customization on these things is absolutely insane, even more than the Benny's vehicles, which are the most customizable vehicles in the game. Seriously, it's not even worth me showing you the customization here, because there's just so many options. And if you customize your ride in the LS Car Meet itself, you can get some exclusive stuff like low grip tires, which pretty much makes your vehicle impossible to control. But if you like trying to control a vehicle that can't grip the road and you like doing drifts, maybe try this out. This is it's pretty hard to do on the test track. While you're in the car meet, through your interaction menu as well, you can do some cool things with your car. So you can open all the doors, you can open the hood, open the trunk. You can also turn the car on so you can see the engine revving, and you can also lower or raise your car's stance, which can look cool, but beware, it will drastically change your car's traction. So, there you have it. That's everything you need to know about the LS Car Meet on day 1. Hopefully it helped you get started. If it did, a thumbs up would be awesome. Subscribe for more stuff like this. And over the next couple of days, I'm going to work on releasing a guide for the new business as well, which is the new vehicle workshop. But as of right now, on day 1, no one really knows how it works yet. So I'm going to spend the next day or 2 figuring that out, and then I'll let you guys know. So again, hope you enjoyed, hope you stand safe, enjoy the updates, and I'll figure out how to get to welcome to your new home, guys.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Seriously.
Johnny Gargano, not the way you wanted the NXT Championship match to go last week against Karrion Kross. How have you been dealing with the loss?
I've been better, but I'm doing okay, I guess.
Doing okay?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I haven't slept in weeks, so I understand.
It was last week. That's an unrelated incident.
Speaking of last week,
I heard what you said about me.
did I say something?
I didn't say anything about you.
No.
Not you. This bonehead right here.
What'd you say?
He said something about me sitting down and crying to Wade Barrett. I mean, it's unimportant. But what is important is I'm in the fighting mood. So I figured you and I could maybe, square off tonight.
You should do it. Me and him?
Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it.
You challenging me?
Oh, you are thick. You really are. Yeah, I'm challenging you to a match tonight.
You're on.
Yeah. Go get on my dancing shoes. See you later, big guy.
So funny. Dance.
You got it. Yeah.
Dance.
You got it. Hey, guess what? You got yourself into this one.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get yourself out. Like me and Cross last week, I was all by myself. You wanna be like your Papa John?
Oh,
you wanna be like Papa John?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're on your own tonight. Okay? Go get him, champ. Oh, you got it.
Man. Almost.
Okay. Well, I interviewed them, and the purpose of me bringing this stuff up is not to escalate what you guys are doing, but now at this point, I've interviewed both of you guys. I've interviewed you 3 times, interviewed him once. I've had positive experiences with the both of you, and I asked him in our last interview. I don't know if you saw this because it's already out. I said, what would it take for you guys to squash it all?
I've seen that.
You've seen it? Okay. So what he said was, we'll play the clip, was that you guys have talked a couple of times, and he thinks that the beef will end sooner than later.
I don't know him. I never seen him before in my life.
In person?
Never seen him before.
Okay.
No, but that's none of them. Anybody in my city that's into me who rap. See, this the thing. See, okay, my city, it's like, everybody in my city, they all rap, right? So they rap to diss me so they can get views, so I can respond. So that's their way of like getting. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, it's like a whole, like when I got shot, everybody went to claim they shot. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a whole little big city. So everybody who rap in my city, they beefing with me right now. None of them even know me. I never even seen them before in my life. You know what I'm saying? So all of them, nobody, I don't know none of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So everybody started beefing with me out the blue just because I got on. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know them, so I don't be getting what be going on. I don't know them. Yeah.
Well, you've never met him in person. Have the two of you actually talked on the phone?
Never talked.
So when he said that you guys had talked, you're saying that's not true?
No, I ain't saying that. No, we got. It's like we done DM'd each other before.
Okay. So you've DM'd each other. So there's been some communication between.
Sure. And like this little clubhouse that shit.
Okay. And when he said that he thinks the beef will end sooner than later, it sounds like he wants to figure out a way to squash it. Could there be anything that could be done with, let's just say, you and Young and Ace sitting down together and saying, look, a lot of fuck shit happened on both ends, but we have